Hi everyone, welcome back to another Kaforia video. My name is Nikki and I am going to be hosting you guys today as we make a really fun recipe, of course using one of my favorite Kaforia products. So if you pop online to kaforia.com today, be sure to check out the Moringa leaf powder, specifically the Moringa leaf powder. They have a couple different ones on there, so make sure you're getting the right one. This product here is by Nutritional, one of my favorite organic Canadian companies. This product here is organic, no GMOs, and you can really trust this product. They've been around for over 20 years and they do a great job with all of their supplements and vitamins. So guys, I also want to point out that for a limited time only, you can still take advantage of my code NikkiLove for $10 off your order. And Kaforia.com ships to over 20 countries worldwide, and you get your shipment really quickly after you order. They're probably one of the best for customer service and being on the ball, so definitely check it out. And today we are going to be making one of my favorite healthy goodies, guacamole. Yes, you heard it here first. We're making Moringa guacamole. So guys, all you need for this fun and simple recipe is an avocado. It's about a regular size avocado. There are baby ones, there are big ones, but this is just your typical avocado size right here. In my recipe today, I'm using about just under half of a shallot. This is the other half that I didn't pre-chop, just so you guys can see it. If you're using an onion, I would recommend a red onion for the flavor, and you would just do about a quarter of a red onion. I have a tomato here as well, and a lime for some brightness, a little bit of tang to our thing, and of course we have our nutritional moringa powder. We're just going to be using a teaspoon of this baby right here. So we're going to go ahead and start off. I want to remind you, if you're using your moringa powder, it's great in a variety of things. You can pop it in your smoothies, your smoothie bowls, but I thought the guacamole was going to be a fun, different recipe where you can still take advantage of this. So moringa leaf powder is really to enhance your physical capacity and performance, and it's also an antioxidant for the maintenance of your health. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Grab your avocado here. I have my compost just to the left of me, which is great. We're gonna separate this baby. Look how beautiful. The color is super bright, super yummy. It's just like creamy green love. So good. We're gonna go ahead and remove the core. Usually just pop it out with the knife there. And then we are going to slice and scoop it out, which is gonna make it easier to mash. So I just created a couple incisions there, which is gonna be easier to scoop it out and mash it all up. It's kind of like our pre-slice there. I'm actually gonna use my fork because I'm gonna use that spoon for the moringa powder. And you're just gonna scoop your avocado out into a bowl. Be sure to clean off any of the insides of the skin there, so we're really taking advantage of all of the avocado goodness. And I will show you along the way how everything looks. We can also add some black pepper in this, which kind of gives it another kick, a little bit of a bite. I really like black pepper. So there you guys go. There's the avocado. And then we are going to mix in my finely chopped, just under a half of a shallot there. I like working with shallots because they don't burn your eyes as much when you're chopping it up. They have a little bit less of that spiciness that seems to get in your eyes like onions do, and they're softer, so they're just a little easier to work with. Gonna go ahead and chop up our baby tomato and add him into the mix here. And of course, that little piece where the stem grows, I'm just gonna remove that so that it doesn't give us a funny bite in the guacamole. We're just gonna separate that, add it to the compost there. And I'm just cutting small little sections of our tomato, so we're just gonna have a nice mixture of the ingredients when we are mashing our guacamole. So we'll have some fun little pieces of this in the mixture. Awesome. You can cut it as finely as you want. I keep my tomato pieces a little bit thicker than the shallot, of course. The shallot was super fine when I chopped that up. We're just kind of mixing this all in here. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cut open our lime. Cut it in half, save the other half for something fun. Maybe you're having a margarita later because it's the weekend. Maybe you're not. Either way, keep that for your next recipe. This is just under half of the lime right here. We're gonna be squeezing this on. Ooh, I love lime, so we're just kind of going in with this much. Now add lime according to your own preference and taste. If you don't love lime and you just want like a little hint of it, go ahead. If you're a lime lover like me, definitely just go for it and add, you know, half your lime or just under a half of lime. Now I'm gonna grab the fork and just start mashing everything together because I like to have it a little pre-mixed before I add the moringa leaf powder. And I'll show you guys how it works. If you have a food processor and that works for you and you like your stuff like super creamy, like with no chunks of tomato or avocado, like go ahead and use that. I am just kind of doing mine old school here with my fork and mashing it by hand. I don't mind having the pieces of the raw foods themselves. I actually enjoy it and the fiber is great. So there we go. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like before I add the moringa powder and continue to mash it up there. Super pretty. Look at all the colors coming together. It's awesome. So I'm gonna quickly rinse my hands. That way I'm not gonna make the top of my powder container dirty. Now open this up. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's a beautiful colored green powder inside there. It smells alive, it smells good, it's gonna do great things for our body. And we're gonna go ahead with our teaspoon, kind of even it out there, and we're adding a teaspoon to the mix of our guacamole. So excited, guys. This is such a fun recipe, a fun way to utilize our moringa leaf powder, get it into our systems, make sure we scrape down the sides to take advantage of everything. And then you're just gonna keep mixing it in. So work that in together with your other ingredients. And that way you are gonna have a powerful guacamole that is not only tasty, but it's actually gonna be giving you a lot of other benefits. So if you're having your avocado toast before you go to the gym later or your yoga class, whatever you wanna do, this is definitely going to enhance your physical performance, which is great. And of course, like I mentioned before, you're getting a lot more antioxidants than you would of just making your typical guacamole. So we are mixing this all in. Dun, da, da, da. All right, guys, it's looking good. It smells super fresh and bomb. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some black pepper to crack on top, mix that in, and I think we're gonna be good to go. Whee! Okay, guys, let's crack that on top. As much to your liking, as I mentioned before, as we kind of do. Mix that in, and I will show you guys the final product and give it a try here before I make my own avocado toasty. So beautiful, smells great. You can really sense the lime coming out of there, and eating like raw live foods is obviously so good for you. Let's give it a taste. Yes, we're here for it. So guys, remember when you're popping onto the Kaforia.com website later, moringa leaf powder. You need this in your life. Amazing, guys. And remember, you can use my code still for a limited time, NikkiLove, for $10 off. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Have an awesome day.